Hey, fifth grade. This week is a spelling week. So our word work will revolve around studying 5 words that we think we will use in our own writing over the next 2 weeks, whether that be for a class assignment in social studies or math or in ELA or in your own writing in those free verse poems that you've been working on for me. In this assignment, I've included a couple of things. I included the list that we developed as a class. Those kiddos who were here in class with me, we compiled a list of words that were ELA words or math words or social studies words or words that were specific to writing that we might use over the next couple weeks, and those can be found here. So if you copy from this list, then you don't need to worry about misspelling the word because you copied it correctly. We verified the spelling already here. There is only 1 or 2 words on here that you should not be putting on your PSL. And those would be words like this one, ventriloquist. A student was planning on using that in their poem, so they asked me if I would add it to the list so they would know how to spell it. However, the rest of you should not be picking that word because you're not going to be using it in your writing. So that is attached to this assignment. I also included a weekly word study paper that you can print out if you were at home, if you have the means to print out, and you would follow the procedures for independent word study. That's not going to start until Tuesday, but you would, if you remember when we do this in class, we write our new words for the week in the copy column. So next to the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, so that we're ready to start on Tuesday. I included the original lesson where I taught you and explained how spelling was going to work this year. And we talked about how big of a bugger the English language is when it comes to spelling. You don't need to review that part. The reason that I included this presentation in this lesson is so that you could go back in and review how we use our PSL, which is found on your word work folder. It's the very first page, and we add those there, and then it tells you the next step. This is what we do, and then it talks about partner tests. So just in case you're a little rusty on that, that's why I have included that presentation. There is not anything for you to physically turn in unless you are a virtual learner at this point because you're quarantined or you're sick today and you weren't able to come to class. So if that's you, then you would want to add 5 words to your PSL, and then you would click this button here, add or create, and you would create a slide probably, and then you would take a picture. So we would click on here. We would want to delete those text boxes because we don't need those. And you would want to insert an image, and you're going to say from your camera, and then you're going to take a picture of your personal spelling list. You're going to get as close to the camera as you can so that I can see. And then you're going to click the camera button. And then if I move my face here, you can see that it gives you the option to insert it. And so then I can just stretch that and make it bigger. And then if I go back out here to the assignment tab, now it's already attached as your work, and you can click turn in. So if you have questions about this, or if you don't have your word work folder with you at home, however, from this point on, I'm expecting you guys to take all of your ELA folders home with you every night so that you always have what you need to be able to do your work if we should have to move to virtual learning or hybrid learning. You guys will be ready for that. So anyway, hopefully you have what you need to select 5 new words to focus on today, add it to your PSL, then add them to the copy column on your weekly word study, and then take a picture of your PSL and submit it and turn it in so I know that you've completed it. If you have any questions, if you don't have your word work folder, then reach out to me and let me know, and we'll figure out whether we need to get that to you or whether or not we can make that up with you when you return to school. I hope you're well. I love and miss you, and I can't wait to see you when you come back. Bye.